Time now for your forewarned weather with Cedric Haynes.
All right, let's start you off with some of these cold temperatures out there this morning. We've definitely got to need to grab those jackets, sweatshirts, and hats as you step out the door. 29 degrees this morning in Logan. We're at 38 in Salt Lake City, Provo, 36 in Ogden, down to 23 degrees currently in the Heber Valley, 34 degrees in Vernal, 36 in Hanksville, 28 degrees in Milford, still a nice 51 in St. George. As we zoom in a little closer, show you some of the numbers across the Wasatch back. We're down to 26 in Midway, but notice it's 38 in Alta. Well, that cold air is sinking down towards the bottom, and so therefore, if you're higher up, like Alta and high elevation, it's actually a little warmer than some of the cooler spots, like the Heber Valley, where it's now down to 21 degrees there. Camas is at 29 degrees and 28 degrees at Summit Park. As you look at your temperatures across the Wasatch Front, Tooele County, we're at 34 in Grantsville, Tooele as well, so flirting with the freezing mark there. 35 in West Valley City, West Jordan at 34, 36 in Harriman, and 34 degrees in Sandy, 37 degrees currently in Cottonwood Heights. So high pressure bringing us the clear skies, the cold conditions out there, and that means that as we go throughout today, we'll heat things back up with that dry air in place. So low 60s along the Wasatch Front with sunshine, but of course dress in layers, because it will be cold this morning. Southwest Utah will climb into the upper 70s with that sunshine and warm conditions expected. As we look at Futurecast here, we're going to see a lot of nothing out there across the western half of the country as we go throughout today, but that changes heading into your Wednesday. We'll start with some clouds on the increase across southern Utah Wednesday morning. Could see a sprinkled in, but a little better chance of a few isolated downpours developing primarily south of I-70 as you get into your Wednesday afternoon and Wednesday evening. We'll see that increasing a little bit overnight into early Thursday as that low pressure moves by towards our south and east. Areas south of I-80 will see the best chance of picking up some of these scattered showers. If you're north of I-80, the chances are very slim. South of I-80, the chances actually increase a good bit, especially across south and eastern portions of the state. So as we look at the rainfall totals, though, on average with this first system, it's not showing a ton on average, but I think about a quarter of an inch or less is possible with this. But there's a stronger system that we're going to be watching. As we look ahead here, that first system moves away. We get a nice into the weekend, the beginning of the weekend. But by late Saturday night into Sunday, that second system drops in, bringing more potent weather to the northern half of the state. That's where those rainfall totals could add up to a quarter to maybe as high as 3/4 of an inch of precipitation. And it's going to have a cold component to it, so some intermountain snow will be likely. And again, even here in the Beehive State, some of our mountains could see some snow. And we'll watch those snow levels. They could dip down close to some of the benches around the area, so we'll have to keep an eye on that as we get closer to that time frame. Upper 70s in St. George, we'll see those temperatures staying on the mild side here with, again, some decent weather conditions expected as we head into the weekend. The Wasatch Front, we've got that slight chance of showers for us on our Thursday. Otherwise, we'll see better rain chances and maybe even some mountain snow showing up as we get towards this upcoming weekend. All right, let's get a check on your traffic this morning. You'll be able to see here things are looking quiet here in Antelope Drive. Now, that's the good news here is that accident seems to be cleared up now after we were watching that earlier this morning. Otherwise, I-80 eastbound, also traffic flowing smoothly this morning. Guys?